my name is Artemis. Welcome to Yoshi's Story. It's a wonderful game where we eat a variety of fruit. And yeah, might as well show you how I can eat all of the fruit salad whenever we're ready. Alright, yeah. I'll count it down. So it'll be just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so essentially the story of this game is, Bowser Jr., or Baby Bowser. I think it's specifically Baby Bowser. It's evil. It's like making the super happy fruit tree die or something like that. So we gotta eat a whole bunch of fruits to, save the world. So we can already see that there's only four main types of fruit, and then there's these melons. In this category, we just eat any fruit, which is supposedly better, but I prefer eating only the melons, but you gotta have a well-balanced diet occasionally. And these wonderful little wiggler guys just... Oh, that's not great. There we go. So, mechanics of this game are kind of weird. You can kind of do tongue jumps like that. And there's this wonderful mechanic that I'm doing right here where you can ground pound and turn like all your enemies into fruit. So you can see just a whole bunch of enemies that we can't even see yet, and they're already turned into fruit. And you can just really abuse that fact that you can just ground pound and turn everyone into a fruit. And you'll see a lot more of that in the third level of this run. But yeah, we already beat the first level. It's pretty good so far. But I don't think that score's high enough. I'm just gonna, quick restart. Don't worry about it. Don't stop the timer or anything. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, yeah. So, since the donation things ended up being pretty even, I'm going to try to do one level with every different color Yoshi. However, I'm probably gonna forget, so I hope I don't, though. Alright, we can see on this one, we only have the 2 stages unlocked. For each heart, of course, I already forgot. So, for every heart that you grab in the previous level, it unlocks an additional, level on the next page, which is somewhat important. It's more important in the melon run, but we still need to unlock certain levels just because of how fast they are and what certain levels have for enemies and happy fruits and whatever they are. Oops. So the other thing about this category compared to melons is, obviously it's shorter because... Nice. It's shorter because you don't have to go around only trying to collect one certain fruit. However, it's also very different in the sense just of the levels you play. Because melons, there's certain ones that are faster to get all of those, and they're usually hidden in ground pound spots or just in the bubbles. And you can only see there's a few of them in the top right corner. But there's other levels like this one where it's significantly easier just to get the rest of them. And this level is one of the... Actually, I believe there's 3 levels, 2 or 3 that are played in both any percents and melons, and this is one of them. It just so happens that it's faster in both categories. So we got our wonderful fruit salad. Yoshi's gonna inhale it all in one bite and be super happy or something like that. As such is the theme of this game. We can see our wonderful point counter. We got 1,800. As where if you were playing with melons, you'd get 5 grand. But again, I'm not sure if I like that, so just restart real quick. Alright, hopefully this time, while I'm actively talking about it, I do not pick the green Yoshi again. The green Yoshi gets way too much love. I believe the pink Yoshi is the best. It is definitely the optimal color. But sadly, it does matter for this game, because picking one of the other color Yoshis takes a lot longer. And not just because of the cursor movement, you can see that they all run differently off the screen. So if I go pink, which happens to be the slowest, he runs right, or left and then right. And it is really sad, because it's the best Yoshi. So this one is a vertical level. I kind of wanted that. And it sucks because there is those balloon worm things, and the mechanics suck. It's like you see how I'm jumping to make him go up? The fastest way is to do it like that, to make him go straight vertical, but then you risk falling a lot more. So I play it very safe when I do it, and this isn't my home category. I'm used to the all melons category, but you can see, like I said, you can kind of go a lot faster and make him go a lot more vertical, but it scares me. These guys are scary. Like, you see their smile? There is something wrong. Alright, I'm doing really good. So you're supposed to be infinite fluttering, like, way over them. And then I did not do that. So, this was first room, and here's the second room of it. Now, like, I don't have that many fruits. So, you're gonna see right here, all of these shy guys, right? They're just gonna turn into fruit, you know. Save some time. I don't want to go everywhere else in the level, so I'm just gonna eat the rest real quick. And you see they're just all watermelons. This time Yoshi didn't want the healthy, balanced meal. Otherwise, the mechanics of this game are pretty simple. You have a tongue, you eat fruit, you run around, you can ground pound. It's pretty good. This boss is super easy. You just eat him to death, as is the theme of this game. Eat things until they are no longer existing. Yep, the other mechanics though are like the tongue jumping, where you just hold A and press B repeatedly to get over items. It helps you jump higher because like, gravity like freezes for a frame or two or something like that. It does not make sense to me, but it is what is in the game, so cannot question it. Now I might as well explain the real reason why I'm resetting after each level. There's this cutscene where the Yoshis tell you how happy they are and explain that something happened, you eat fruit, and they just be really happy, and then you turn the page. But you can skip all that by resetting right there. So this level is the Jungle Hut, and it is the worst level in this category. But luckily I am not, I'm going to reset that one. I'm going to pick this other color. I am determined. So this level is really bad. The reason is there's this hut, and you have to ground pound in certain spots, because every 6 or 7 fruit you eat of the same kind, you, like one of those super happy hearts happen. The one where you can ground pound the shy guys to make them, alright, hold on, gotta focus. Alright, I did it. So, there's that hut where you can do that, but I am not nearly good enough to actually do that, so I'm going to not. Luckily though, it's not really required to get a good time in this game, or this category I suppose, so luckily I don't have to actually be good at the game to have a good time, which is very convenient for me. This is the hut, by the way. So, we're already here, might as well just, turn everyone into fruit. Makes it really easy. And you can see that watermelon, if you were looking at the right, it despawned, which is exactly why this hut is so bad, because you need to make sure the fruits don't despawn, and then you need to eat them in a certain order. Yeah, it's a nightmare. But yeah, we're just chilling to this nice guitar track. Alright. Good enough. And there's just one of my favorite mechanics of this game, where you just turn into an egg and then catapult yourself. Oh, I didn't want to go that low. Alright, well... I'm gonna climb back up there, because I don't think I have enough fruit. Okay, maybe I'm not. I'm changing my mind. If I have to, I'll come back. So this is like the backup if you don't do the other routes, or you just don't do the other routes straight up. And this room is not very fun anyway, because there's these boxes that have the melons in them, and then there's like this random fruit and the shy guys. It's not very fast, but you do what you have to do, I suppose. I am probably going to be short a melon. This is not good. I should have went back for that other one. I don't remember where the last one is. Is there one in there? Nope. Alright. Well, we're going to go back and get that one I said I didn't need. So this is why this level is really bad. And also, I probably should have practiced more so I knew how many fruit I needed. However, I did not, so. And you see that chili there. The chili is sadly not a fruit, so Yoshi will get mad if I try to eat it. Alright, so that was that. It was an adventure. We were just going on an adventure, showing you around the level. See what you wouldn't normally see. For the next level, though, it is... In Melon is probably the hardest category, where it's like an RNG manipulation, where you have to like do certain footsteps, and it is actually the worst. But luckily, I don't have to do that here. I get to skip all of that and just grab whatever I need. However, I do need multiple hearts. I need, as you saw on that level, I grabbed 2 hearts, one at the beginning and one when I was catapulting myself when I was in an egg. And like here, it is also very important. So we're going to Shy Guy Limbo. And you can be scared. I picked green again. I'm going to pretend I didn't. Shy Guy Limbo, like you can see, it's like a water world, so you don't have to be worried. There's no water levels here. I skip all of them. They're very slow. I do want to bring up that there is a lot of categories in this game, which is, I think, kind of surprising, because the main ones would be like any percent and then melons, but then like do you qualify as just going through the game once, which is like normal, or do you want to qualify like melons as 100% and go through all of the levels? Because you only need to play 6 of the 24 levels to beat the game. So there's multiple categories. There's like all levels for like just like the any percent variants of all the levels, and then there's like melon 4 lap, and their time difference is like an hour. So like, but all levels is probably, I think it's around an hour and 5 minutes for a record, hour 3 minutes, and then melon, like all melon is like 1 hour 40 something. The record for this category is like, I believe it's 11:09. It's by some Japanese runner. I don't remember which one off the top of my head. Oops, this one. Maybe. There we go. So I had to go back and I had to grab the heart before I got all the fruit, just because, like I said earlier, I need to unlock the certain level. And luckily, the last level is not that bad. We still have to fight the baby Bowser, and we still get to eat all of the fruit. But luckily, just like in 3-1, it is like all the enemies are in one spot, so once you become super happy, you can just ground pound and just get all the fruit from them. Just change them into fruit real quick, not worry about it. Alright, so for this marathon, I got to be really focused here. Make sure I do not pick green again. This is important. Sure. Alright, I didn't pick green. So this level has the enemies, specific enemies, these blindfolded boos. And I kind of want to see them more. They are really interesting. So what they do is they track your sound. So if you stop moving, they'll like stop paying attention. And then they look around and they're like, where did he go? I don't know why they're blindfolded or why they have such huge ears, but my, what lovely ears you have. Alright, so those were the first 2 rooms. You can see I don't have very many fruit. I really don't need them. So you'll see all the enemies right up top, how easy it will be to get all the fruit I need for this level. You can see there's just a whole bunch of tiny boos. And you think maybe there's like a requirement for certain enemies to turn into fruit. And really, as long as they're an enemy, they'll turn into fruit. So just turn them all into fruits and then just eat as much as we can. So just like that, we have a full bar of fruit. Alright, and here is our lovely baby Bowser fight. So unlike the melon category, this ends a lot earlier, like the time does. It actually ends on the Yoshi pose, which we'll see after the next 3 hits. You kind of have to look close to see the Yoshi pose. Thank you. So the time will be now. No, I realized I didn't explain anything very great, but that is okay. The game kind of explained itself. You just eat things. 1433. Wow, that's not bad. That was my PB like a month ago, but I don't play this game, or not this game, this category, so it kind of makes sense. So yeah, this is the game. We're going to get a lovely score here. So you can see my best is 34,288, and current is 13. We did great. Otherwise, we'll do just quick shout-outs to the Yoshi Story community. Like, I'd say like there's a lot of people. So there was Lovebot, and then there's so many people. I guess I'm gonna just shout-outs to the community in general, and good luck to Dan in getting this game into GDQ. Maybe once after like 9 GDQs, it'll finally get in. So yeah, that's all I need. Thank you.